understand your calories a little bit better. So many people that I've spoken to so far have asked about calories. Those that have not tracked and don't really understand calories. Let's just take it right back to the start. So obviously you've worked out your calories based on your current activity. So age, height, weight, and activity level at that time. So at the minute you might be doing average 7,000 steps, you might only be doing 2 workouts. So you based it on a certain amount of activity, and it's give you, let's say, 1,500 calories per day as an example to lose body fat. The thing is, if you are obviously going onto a plan or you're trying to like increase something, if you start working with someone, you're generally going to get a bit more motivated. So take these 2 weeks for example. So at the moment, you worked out your calories based on your current activity level. But then if you start doing the 15 minutes of exercise per day, then you're obviously looking at increasing that. You might feel more motivated, you want to get an extra workout in, you want to do more steps, you want to feel like you're getting the most out of the program, then you're going to lose more body fat. So the calories are based on where you're at, but ultimately you're going to lose more body fat because you're increasing your activity level over time. So the more activity means the more calories burned, more energy expended, means the more body fat loss. So pretty simple to understand. So like I said, initial readings are giving you that first number, but as you increase the activity, if you increase the activity, then obviously you're gonna lose more body fat, and that's generally why people or why coaches advise to get the steps up. So in terms of just a little example, so 1,500 times 7 gives 10,500 calories over the week to be in a deficit, to lose body fat based on your current readings. When you start to up the steps, it's a really good way of essentially creating more of a deficit so that you're losing more body fat. Again, some people like to really go high on the steps, so they've actually got a little bit more leeway with calories as well. And ultimately, if the weight's coming down, you're feeling better in yourself, you're seeing changes, then obviously things are happening. Body fat is dropping. The only problem is if you are upping your activity too much and you're trying to stick to let's say 1,500 calories, but then you're adding extra workouts in, 2 extra workouts a week, you're doubling your steps, whatever it may be, then you can obviously start to get craving, you start to get hunger because you're sticking to a calorie amount, but your body's burning way over what it's used to. So that's the only downside to it. That's something that I've seen people do in the past. People have tried to really up their activity, but bring the calories down. And that's ultimately meant that they're struggling because they've got low energy, they're tired, they've not got enough energy for the workouts, and they get more cravings because they've not got enough fuel in the body, essentially. So yeah, that's just a little bit of something to think about when you're tracking calories. If you are just doing the same, roughly the same as what you're doing at the moment, or what you've been doing at the moment, you're just tracking calories and your activity is not changing too much, then the calorie amount that you've got is really, really useful, and it's simple. But if you are looking to increase your activity, that just means that you're going to burn more calories and expend more calories, and you're going to get better body fat loss if you are sticking to the calorie amounts. One other little thing that I like to do is, again, if I've got a weekend where I am socialising a little bit more, I try and get my activity a lot higher. So I'll try and get really high steps. A lot of people are off for work at the weekends and things like that. You can plan the steps into your day, and you can try and really increase the steps, so you basically average it out a little bit in terms of finding the balance between your calories. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. If you didn't understand any of that, then please let me know. But I'm just trying to get as much information as possible, just a few different ways of thinking.